I'm Eminem.
Hello again and welcome back to another one, and today we have a couple of topics to cover. From one that shows Kanye West diss Lil Boosie that sparked some interesting reactions online, seeing as Boosie tried to play the cool guy at first but couldn't help himself and decided to unload on Kanye West a few hours ago with what looks to be one of the most unhinged clapback yet when it comes to rappers trading shots on social media, and we'll expand on this in a moment. Today we also have more that's come from the battle that Eminem had, and we got to hear a story from rapper Rhymefest that raised eyebrows on social media as he made some wild claims about what Eminem said during the battle that sparked heated debates, as this is considered offensive, and we'll expand on this in a moment. And before we get started, remember that you can support the channel by hitting the like button, and better yet, if you're an OG, you can hit the join button that comes with extra bells and whistles. And today we'll be starting with the latest trailer for the movie Head of State that features Dr. Dre's classic What's the Difference, and this caught the attention of hip-hop fans based on the opening statements from the trailer. Check out a snippet.
Mr. Prime Minister.
Mr. President.
It's our debut duet.
Duet.
Yeah, it's like I'm Dr. Dre and you're Eminem and we're taking that stage for the first time together.
I'm Eminem.
And according to reports, Head of State is set to release on the 2nd of July on Amazon Prime. And moving on to the next point of beef erupting between Boosie and Kanye West. If you recall, after Kanye West revealed what he did with his cousin on the song Cousins that we found out about on X, if you recall, Boosie shared this response on IG. Damn, Kanye, I feel bad for this dude. This dude been through some ish, bruh. The rants make sense now. This man was slobbing up as a child. Shake my head. His mind is effed up. I hate him having to go through this as a child. This man coming for any and everyone with a rapture. Whoever wronged him, they in trouble. But little did Boosie know that this was gonna be flipped on its head by Kanye West, who decided to fire shots a few hours ago during a live stream with Digital Nas. Check out a snippet.
I know that nigga smell poor. I never met him. That nigga smell poor. You know, that nigga is poor. What the fuck I'm talking about smell?
Yeah, Boosie gotta stop talking shit.
But he there, that's what he there to do. They took a piece of shit and made him talk shit. He talking himself. He a piece of shit. He talking shit.
And boy, before we get to Boosie firing back at Kanye West, this sparked some hilarious reactions as some users expanded with, "Ladies and gentlemen, yes, the Kanye vs Boosie war just begun at this very moment, and this dude Boosie probably about to cut the F up." And as you'd see in a moment, Boosie just couldn't help himself. But before we get to it, users kept going. Now Kanye drifting into dangerous territory. You're trying to play with a dude that will really put his hands on you. Yay, slow y'all roll. And as expected, this sparked the tough guy debates, as on one end a user expanded with, quote, "dangerous territory, laughing emoji. You sound like a real got into bum dude." And the back and forth began. Boosie can touch Ye, bro. If anything, Ye can get to him. And this user is talking about a move that 50 alluded to in the 2000s, about how Ish has changed now that he's got some money and he could hire some help, as he's not talking about Kanye physically getting into it with Boosie. And boy, the back and forth got heated as a user expanded with, "the diabetic heart failure bum dude ain't never did no gangsta ish in his life," laughing emoji, to which the original poster responded, "You dudes gotta be young, y'all don't know that Boosie was on death row for murder," loudly crying emoji. And on Kanye calling him poor, we got some takes that I believe has gotta be bait, as a user expanded with, "Kanye was eating at restaurants. There's a video of him where poor people eat, laughing my bum off. Boosie don't eat cheap food, he eats gourmet food." And this has gotta be A-class bait. And the debate moved on to the music side of things, as now some are comparing the music between Boosie and Kanye in these debates. Check this out for instance. Boosie makes better music and has a larger catalog, plus Boosie fans will run you out of the state, loudly crying emoji. And personally, I choose to believe that this is just some more bait. And to this a user expanded with, "from a mainstream standpoint, Wipe Me Down is the song he's known for the most, and that was actually Fox's song. No disrespect, correct, but Boosie is small potatoes compared to Kanye, and perhaps these users truly believe what we could consider to be bait. As another user expanded with, if I had to pick between Boosie and Kanye's catalog, I'm taking Boosie for sure. Kanye is not even relatable, he's just good at making music. I can go the rest of my life without hearing his music. Now perhaps this is just their opinion that could be mistaken as bait, but what are your thoughts? Whose music are you taking, Lil Boosie or Kanye West? And we got a user who predicted what was coming. Boosie somewhere cooking up a crash out tweet in all caps right now, LOL. And first he tried to play the cool guy after word got to him that Kanye said he smells poor, and he expanded with, yeah, you better chill, LOL. And perhaps it was posts like these that got Boosie to finally crash out. As some users expanded, he said, you look like you stink, dog. Dog? Dog? I mean, he's not wrong, but you... But you really gonna stand for that? And upon seeing these posts pop up, it was only a matter of time before the Boosie crash out started, as he posted a graphic edit of Kanye slobbing on some knob and added the caption, I smell, LOL, never. Your mouth smells like a ham and cheese hot pocket when it come out the microwave. What you need to do is watch what you tweet, bro. You have sons who look up to you and value your words. You just motivated your son to put a knob in his mouth. You're making your son suspicious of what a knob tastes like. Yay, the professional knob slobber. So much for Boosie trying to play it cool at first, only to end up posting what looks to be one of the most unhinged posts a rapper has ever posted on X. And some have now expanded. Top 3 crash outs of all time. Number 1, Ye. Number 2, Charleston White. And number 3, Boosie. And upon seeing that unhinged response from Boosie involving the kid, another user expanded. I figured you was gonna boss up and ignore that dude, but you did exactly what was expected of a dude who hasn't leveled up mentally. And he was doing well at first with the first tweet he posted, but upon seeing what some users were tweeting at him under, they finally pushed his buttons, and the crash out was imminent. And some have expanded. Alright, Boosie, nobody's coming to you for moral advice. You need to watch what you tweet, even more so than Ye the GOAT. He's uncancelable. You are not. But knowing what Boosie has posted in the past, he certainly doesn't care about getting cancelled. The only difference is, Kanye had much more to lose when he got cancelled compared to someone like Boosie. No disrespect to the man. And those who knew Boosie's history of crash outs on social media knew that this was coming. Someone said Boosie be foaming in the mouth to respond, and since what looks to have started this was Boosie with the empathetic post about Kanye after his cousin's reveal, some have now added this to the examples of why you can't be nice to people. Check this out. Not he mad at you and you try to take up for him. See, you can't be nice to people. Loudly crying emojis. And check out this conclusion. Telling another grown man that he has motivated his son to slob knob is the most atrocious form of slander I have ever seen. Loudly crying emojis. And moving on to the next point, we got a snippet that has since gone viral and sparked some heated back and forth when Rhymefest made a revelation that raised eyebrows on social media. Check it out. Rhymefest says Eminem was the first white guy to call him the N-word, as he describes the '98 rap battle at a hip-hop music festival called Scribble Jam in Cincinnati, Ohio. Check out a snippet from the It Is Just My Opinion podcast.
Yeah. You battle Eminem?
Battle Eminem in '98 at this competition called Scribble Jam in Cincinnati. It was the biggest battle in the Midwest and one of the biggest rap battles in the country. And a lot of famous rappers, DJs and breakdancers came out of Scribble Jam. And so I battled Eminem, and that was the first time a white guy ever called me a nigga.
Ooh,
and
he called you a nigga?
He said, I'll let my razor split you till they have to staple stitch you. This nigga took my facial tissue, turned it to a racial issue.
He said my facial tissue, racial issue. Bars.
Yeah, that's what people did. They did that right there. He said, this nigga took my facial tissue, turned it to a racial issue.
Damn.
And you couldn't even be mad. Because I realized something about racism that day. It's why Family Guy works. It's only good when it's funny.
Yeah.
Correct. it only is non-offensive when it's dope.
Yeah.
Right.
Had you said that shit and it not been dope, it would have been a problem. But you so cold and courageous,
Man.
that you did it and got away with it.
Yeah.
And,
Wow.
and then I had to bust out skills. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to dig deep and be like, it can't just be you a white guy rapping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right.
you got to dig deep and be like, what is it about the person?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I came through it. But what I say, I won that battle. He won the war.
Wow.
And boy, from the get-go, this sparked reactions like, the fact that he could remember that bar lets me know this is true. And these users kept running away with it as another user expanded, and you didn't put no hands on him. Why are you telling us now? You clearly didn't care. Laughing emoji. And some users took this as gospel and have expanded with, yeah, M used to definitely say it, laughing emoji, but many people who weren't black did. Fat Joe, I say my dudes don't dance, we just pull up our pants. DJ Khaled, we the best. Who? We, dude. And even the internet tough guys are out, as some give us a detailed explanation of how it would have went in 98, even though they probably weren't born in 98. Check this out for instance. I would have stomped his bum and stomped him to the white meat, but we know you Midwest and Southern brothers be clowns. And it is always hilarious to watch people tell you what they would have done in situations that's got nothing to do with them. And the user said it straight, you would have literally not done anything other than talk about how tough you would have been, freaking cornball. And mind you, this whole story has been ruled out as false, as you'd see in a bit, and at best, it is questionable. So all this tough guy nonsense based on something that didn't happen, and the receipts started to come in as some users expanded. Mind you, M never said that. It's not even how the line went. This is pure clickbait. And more on this note, I remember this, but he never said the N-word. There's also footage of it. And before we get to the footage that's gone viral on multiple occasions on social media, Rhymefest was tagged in this post. You misremembered that one. Eminem did not say that in that bar. There are recordings. It went something like this. I got so many ways to diss you that I'm playful with you. When our race row split, they'll have to staple stitch you. Everybody in this place will miss you if you turn my facial tissue to a racial issue. And the clip made a comeback, and the clip's been used to call Rhymefest a straight up liar. Check this out for instance. Rhymefest clearly lied or wanted clicks when he said Eminem called him a dude in this battle, and immediately everyone believed it without researching. Check it out.
I got so many ways to teach you that I'm playful with you. I let a raise and split you so they have to staple stitch you. And everybody can just fucking play some with you. Try to turn my face on shit to a fucking racial issue.
And upon seeing the receipts, some users have now escalated the situation to this. Knowing that this is false information, you should delete this. This is a defamation of that man's character, and Rhymefest should rescind his statement and maybe apologize. But I don't think it's that serious, as the receipts are all over the place, and Lord knows we don't want another lawsuit in hip-hop, if you know what I mean. And the conversation was the same over on Reddit, as the gaslighting looks to have worked on some fans. I'm sorry, but I didn't even notice the part where he said the N-word because of how crazy that rhyming was. My dumbass had to watch it a third time to notice where he actually said it. But if we are talking about the same clip, it was nowhere to be found in that clip. So in conclusion, for this user, the gaslighting was successful, and Rhymefest got fans questioning their ears. Is this battle online? LOL. I've seen the battle where he said this and he definitely didn't say that. And the confusion continued. Wait, did he say it or did he not? I'm confused. And as far as we know, this one sums it up nicely. The truth is, this dude is lying. The line he quoted was from Scribble Jam 97 battle, and nowhere in that video he says the word dude. Now in the early 90s, he did a song where he said it called So Many Styles, but he was younger and dumb/immature back then, trying to find his way. If I could accept any white dude saying dude, it is M, skull emojis. And apparently there are also clips from the Up in Smoke tour where he reportedly said it as a hype man, but using it in a battle is one that I'm hearing about for the first time. And as far as we know, based on the clips we've seen, that didn't happen. Add that to the fact that the rhyme scheme Rhymefest was talking about didn't include the word. We're gonna have to chalk this up as either Rhymefest misremembering or straight up lying to go viral. And I'll throw this one over to you guys. Share your thoughts below in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. See you on the next one.